Okay, how's it going, everybody? Like I said, today's the day. We're running Anhydrous. As hopefully you can see, I got you on the GoPro on the hat again. Sorry if you're getting a little bit dizzy here. Make sure I hit the right switch to run the wiper, get the dust off the window. But we're putting it in, 125 pounds to the acre. This is the first field. I'm on the third round, just about back to the north end of the field. And we're running it 16 rows at a time. 125 pounds the acre, like I already said. And hopefully I can get this field done with the help of my uncle whenever he gets over here. We can get this done today and get moved on to the next field, because we got a pile of acres to cover. Now, like I said, some of it is getting urea, some of it's getting anhydrous, and some of it's getting both. There's 3 fields across the way that are only getting anhydrous. Or only getting urea, sorry. They're not getting any anhydrous at all. The next field I'm going to, I think, is getting urea and anhydrous, so I'll be cutting my rate back to 100 pounds instead of 125, because it will be getting 100 pounds of urea as well. So, yeah, like I said, the first and last rows over there, like you can see that one there, is running back in the track that it made on the previous pass. And the one on that end will be running back in its previous track, which is why they only run half a rate, approximately. The rest of them all run a full rate. Those first and last ones are the only ones that run a half rate, because like I said, they run in their own track. So they get a double pass down one row, so you don't want to be putting a double rate down. And maybe you can see me in the mirror there, because I can see the GoPro on the hat. And I'm just about to the end, so shut the toolbar off. Usually try and stop back farther than that. Wasn't really paying attention, I was talking to you guys. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to the other end of the other side of this section of field, because there's a sand knob over there that really only works to come one way across it, and that is south to north, because I almost got stuck going up it here when I tried just a little bit ago. Actually, my dad almost got stuck. He was driving, he was helping me make sure we've got everything set up the way it needs to be. But anyways, we'll go over there and we'll start making some rounds over there. And this is really just a video showing you that yes, I do in fact do stuff on the farm. I don't just make videos about stuff that got done on the farm. So, not that any of you are really wondering about that, but I'm just making sure you all know. And I'm trying not to run over corn here as I go down the headlands, which is why I got the GoPro and not my Sony Handycam. And once I get going down the row, maybe I can, once I get the GPS engaged, I can take the GoPro off the hat clip and talk to you guys that way, and maybe you won't be so dizzy, because you won't have to deal with sitting on my head while it turns back and forth. But until then, I've got to pay attention to what I'm doing, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, hopefully this is recording. I just got out of the tractor here because I was having an issue with a couple of rows that looked like they were plowing a little too much dirt. Reason being, I just come through some rye cover crop that had been sprayed but was still mostly standing, and as hopefully you can see, it's kind of balled up on a few of the rows, so I'm just gonna kick it off. Hopefully that solves the issue. Now the other problem with anhydrous, and I have to be a little bit careful when doing this, is it's, as you can see, the sticker on the side of the tank is pretty well worn off. That says inhalation hazard. If you breathe this stuff in, it will freeze your lungs and you will die. And that sucks. I personally don't know anybody it's happened to. And personally, I'd like to keep it that way. I certainly don't want it to happen to me. And like I said, I don't want it to happen to anybody I know. But that's all you do when you've got a problem with rows balling up, is you just get out and kick whatever's causing the issue off the knives. And then you get back in your tractor, just like so. So now I got to go back to doing my thing. So thanks for watching again. All right, regular occurrence here, but I'm out of the tractor again. I'm just going to double check my knives because I think some of them might be plugged. That one looks okay. That one's good. 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 So far they're all looking good. The way you tell whether or not your knives are applying is these hoses. As you can see, maybe not, they look wet. That's from the coldness of the anhydrous causing condensation on the hoses, which turns to frozenness because of the cold. This one is the one I'm most worried about, but it looks okay. Doesn't look plugged. As you can see, I've gone through more of that rye cover crop, but I think I'm okay. I can't tell that any of my knives are plugged, so now I'll get back in the tractor again and go back to doing it to it. So take her out of park so the auto steering gauges rev her up, drop the bar in the ground, pick up a little more speed, turn it on, and we're away. So yeah, here, like I promised you, turn the camera around and point it at myself. I've got the GoPro today because this I can just clip on my hat, or I've got a suction cup mount that I can put on the windshield. I gotta pay attention here because I'm going up this sand knoll, but I think I'll be okay. I got the 4-wheel drive in auto, and yeah, it's going okay. I'm going up the hill. Yeah, this seat, for whatever reason, the thing that holds the clip for the seat swivel doesn't stay up. It latches into place on me all the time, and every time I want to turn the seat, I got to pull up on it, which is a little annoying, but whatever, I can deal with it. Otherwise I got to find a rock or a stick or something to wedge underneath there to hold it up so I can swivel when I want to. But it works. I can do my job comfortably. So anyways, I don't know how much more I'm going to film today, so if this is the last of it, thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.